Hi crocheters of the world! In this tutorial we will work together on this lovely lacy and filet scarf. It's a very long scarf. Mine measures 1.80 meters, so it's more than 1.80 meters, so it's really nice. Actually it's about 2 meters with the border. So it's so nice, it's so lovely. I work it with a yarn from Ice Yarns. It's the name is Madonna, and it's to be worked, it's a Aran yarn, it's to be worked with 4mm hook, but we will work it with 5mm hook to give it softness actually and lightness. And it's filet, it's actually filet. Only that the most beautiful thing is that we put as we work actually, we put this lovely lacy border on one side and on the other side, and at the end we will put it on actually into the last row, and we will complete it on at the beginning too. So actually it's all around, it has border, and this such lovely border. So this is actually the beautiful part of this scarf. Now what I want to say is that you will need about 150 grams. This particular yarn comes in a skein of 100 grams, so you will need about 150. It's the yarn that I use to make the gilet too. Not only this yarn I use for the gilet, but also this yarn. It's a very nice yarn. I think it's mohair, wool, and a little bit of acrylic. It has a very nice combination of fibers too. So yes, I think I told you everything that you need for this project. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like my tutorials, so you won't miss another video of mine. If you haven't done it yet, do it. And I have tutorials on crochet, Tunisian crochet, and knitting. So let's see how to work this scarf. I'm working with this lovely yarn from Ice Yarns. It's 40 wool, 30 mohair, and 30 acrylic. It's to be worked with 4mm hook. I am working it with 5mm hook, and just want to try to find this if I can, obvious, but I don't think I can. It's not easy. Okay, I let it like this. So let us begin. It's a multiple of 2 plus 5. Multiple of 2 plus 5. So I have my multiple of 2, and it's 32 plus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we will begin with the first double crochet into the 7th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Insert hook into it, so, and work your first double crochet, then chain 1, skip 1 chain, and go with the other double crochet. So this is the filet. It's actually the classic filet, nothing else, nothing fancy so far. Okay, so let us just continue on. Chain 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet into the next, chain 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet into the next. You know, this is how we create the boxes, little boxes for the filet. And just chain 1, skip 1 chain, double crochet into the next. We go on till the end of this. I finished my first row of filet. So I have my boxes here, and now what I want to do is to show you how to work the flowers, little flowers that we have on one side and on the other side. to work these at each, from now on each turning. So when we turn, we will work the flower first, and then we will turn and we will work the next row. So we have to turn, we will work the flower. Chain 4, 3, 4, plus 4 more, so chain 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, I want to work with 5. Okay, now turn back into your 4th chain, insert hook from the hook, insert your hook, keep like this the chains with your finger, and pull through 2, so slip stitch to join. Now we create a nice ring here. Okay, now chain 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and this 7 is the first 3 is the first double crochet. Chain 1 and this last 3, insert hook into the 3rd and work a picot and chain 1 more. So it's a double crochet, chain 1, picot, chain 1, yarn over, turn your ring that you just created, insert hook into it and work double crochet. Double crochet, chain 4, close the last 3 in a picot, so insert hook into the 3rd, pull up a loop and pull the loop through the loop that you have on the hook. So to work the picot, chain 1 more and again double crochet into the ring. 1, 2, 3, 4, close the first 3, the last 3, sorry, into a picot, so insert hook into the 3rd, pull up a loop, 2 loops on the hook, pull the first to the 2nd, then chain 1 more, yarn over and work your double crochet. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, we go on with our chain 4, into the 3rd chain, insert hook, pull up a loop, pull the first through the 2nd and chain 1 more, yarn over, double crochet into the ring. We have 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, insert hook into the 3rd, pull up a loop, pull the first through the 2nd and chain 1 more, 6. This is the second, actually to last double crochet, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, chain 4, insert hook into the 3rd, pull up a loop, pull the first through the 2nd, and now we will chain 4, chain 1 to complete the chain 1 space with picot and chain 1 more, and 3 more for the last double crochet. So actually there are 7 double crochets. With the last double crochet we want to insert hook into the chain, so the chain where we slip stitch to create the ring where we worked all the double crochets. So insert hook into that chain and try to have on the hook 2 loops. Pull and pull through the loop on the hook to slip stitch. Chain 4, and now we go back to our row. We go back, we turn actually, and we begin to work another row. Yarn over, insert hook into the first double crochet and work 1 double crochet, chain 1, skip 1 chain and continue on. So the most difficult part of the scarf are, let's say, the turning flowers, and they are not difficult. There are some steps to follow, but as you work 1 or 2 you just memorize all these steps, so it's pretty easy. Look at it, so lovely. And we just continue on like this. So chain 1, skip 1 chain into the double crochet, work a double crochet to the end of the row. Chain 1, chain 1, double crochet, and just 1, 2. So the fillet, it's really easy. Chain 1, skip 1 chain, insert hook into the next, double crochet and work a double crochet. And now at the end, to turn to the other row, to begin another row, we will just want to work, we will just want to work our turning flower. Now we will, here at the end of the second row, we will skip 1 chain, insert hook into the next and work your double crochet. Okay, the turning flower again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Back into the 4th chain from the hook. 1, 2, 3, 4. Keep the chains, the 3 chains that we have here in between your fingers, while slip stitch to join into a ring. Chain 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, back into the 3rd, pull up a loop and pull the 1st to the 2nd to work the picot. Chain 1, yarn over, turn your ring with the wrong side facing you, insert hook into it, actually into the ring that you form, not into the chain, 1 chain of it, and work double crochet. 5 times we will work double crochet, chain 3, insert hook into the 3rd, chain 4, insert hook into the 3rd from the hook, work the picot, chain 1, and again this is the 2nd. Double crochet, chain 4, insert hook into the 3rd from the hook, pull up a loop, pull the 1st to the 2nd for the picot, chain 1 more. This is the 3rd, 1 double crochet, chain 1, 1, 2, 3, so chain 4 actually, chain 1 plus 3, insert hook into the 3rd, pull up a loop, pull the 3rd, the 1st through the 2nd and chain 1 more. This is the 3rd, yarn over, this is the 4th double crochet, 1, 2, 3, 4, insert hook into the 3rd chain from the hook, pull up a loop, pull the 1st through the 2nd, chain 1 more, and this is the 5th. So we have 5 double crochets, and with this one, first one, we have 6. And now we work chain 4 into the 3rd to close the picot. And now we will work chain 4, 1 to complete the chain 1 picot, chain 1, and 3 to work our last of our 7 double crochets. We come, you can insert hook into the ring too, okay? If it's easier for you, just we have the chain 3, insert hook into the ring, maybe it's easier. And why we have to complicate, and slip stitch, chain 4. And now we are ready with our lovely, yes, into the ring, it's better. So we are ready with our lovely flower. We chain 4 to turn back to our rows here of the scarf. We yarn over, we turn, and we begin with our row. Okay, so it's actually so easy. Okay. I will work this one and I will be back to show you once again how to work the flower. Or maybe not, because you just have it 2 times, so I think you can just go back, so with the backward with the video and see exactly the steps that you have to do. So this is all that you have to do, and you work the length that you want. Then I will be back to show you how to work the final row, and of course how to put some flowers here too at the beginning. So I finished in length my scarf. I have a scarf, so the length of the scarf is of mine right now is 180 meters, approx, not really, so more or less. And now I want to show you how to finish, so how to work the last and the first actually, so the last, how to finish the scarf, and then I will show you how to work exactly the same thing on the other side where we began it. So This is the beginning of a new row. I work my little flower here, then I also work one box. So the very first box I already work it. Now let me show you how to work into the second, because we will work a box like a normal box, and the second will be like this. We will work actually a flower. So let us work our flower. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 8, and we slip stitch to join for the ring, and then we chain 6 3 4 5 6 7, sorry, we chain 7, we work the picot, and we chain one more yarn over, we turn into our circle, 1 2 3 4, and we work double crochet, chain 4, picot, chain one more. Okay, so exactly the flower, nothing else. The steps that I already explained you for the flower are to be worked here too, so it's exactly the same thing. Okay, so I won't stay here and explain it one more time. Okay, and I have 5, 6, and now for the last, the 7th, work the picot and chain 4 to go back, 2 3 4, to go back where we began, into the circle actually. Okay, now chain 4, and here it's the tricky part. Chain 4, yarn over, and to work another box with flower, we insert hook into the double crochet of the first block, the second. So we work double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Now to work this second box over this one, we will just insert hook into this double crochet, into this one. Okay, so insert hook here. Okay, and work your double crochet. This will be a horizontal double crochet. Okay, that we will close our box. Yarn over, skip the chain 1, insert hook into the double crochet, next double crochet, and work one more, and this is the vertical one. So this is what we have. Okay, so this is the box with the flower, this is the box without the flower, and this is how we close the box with the flower. Okay, now what we want to do to the end of this row, we will just work one box without the flower. So we will chain 1, yarn over, skip 1 chain, insert hook into the double crochet, and work one box, and this will be one box with the flower, exactly as I worked before. So I will work the flower, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8, go back into the ring, go back and slip stitch to create the ring, then 7, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, close the chain 3 to form the picot, chain one more, yarn over, and work your very first double crochet into the ring, and continue on with your double crochets. Okay, so it's exactly the same thing that we did before, just, and this is how we will continue on. Doesn't matter if you finish with a 1 2 3 4 1 2 4, doesn't matter if you finish with one normal box or with one box with flower. Depends on how many boxes you have, if you have an even number or an odd number, 1 2 3 4 5, but it's okay. So this has no importance. Okay, 1 3 4 5 6, and this is 7th. One, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, and exactly the same thing. Insert hook into the last double crochet that you worked of your box that you worked. Okay, work one double crochet, This is horizontal, and now work one more chain, skip the chain one, work into the next one more double crochet, and then chain one and double crochet into the next double crochet to work another box without flower. So this is how we will finish it. Okay, I finished my last round. This is it. So if you have a even number of boxes, as I have 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Then you will finish with a normal box, so with double crochet, chain one, double crochet. If you have a odd number of boxes, you will finish with a flower. So this is the difference. Now we will just cut the yarn, and I will show you how to work on the other side exactly the same thing. What I have here, exactly the same thing. So cut the yarn, and we go at the beginning side, so here, and we will actually add one more row exactly as we did before, into the last row of the scarf. So we will add one more row with the same thing. Okay, so we won't begin here where we have the beginning of the chain, but on the other side. So we will begin here. Now make the slip knot, insert hook, so skip one chain here and insert hook, slip knot, and we begin with a flower that will be on the side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We work the flower as we normally did before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The picot, chain one, and so on. Okay, so I finished my flower that is, as I said, here on the side, and what I want to do now is to work exactly the same thing as I worked at the end of the scarf. So I will yarn over, work a double crochet into the first double crochet, and I will begin with a normal box, so chain one, skip one chain, and into the double crochet, which is this one. Now you can insert hook into the chain here, or you can insert hook trying to have 2 loops of the chain, but it's okay even if you have one. Okay, double crochet, and now I will work a box with flower. Okay, so I worked my normal box with flower and so on, exactly as we did before, till the end. I will finish, because I have a even number of boxes, I will finish with a normal box. So I will have the second to last my box with flower and normal. Then you will cut the yarn and you will finish your scarf. It's a very, very lovely scarf, lovely, really lacy and fancy, but I think it's not very difficult. So the most difficult part are these lovely flowers, but from my point of view they are not very difficult to work, and it looks so great for you, or to make a nice present. It's just lovely. Now you can work it with a changing color yarn, or with the just one color yarn if you want to, will be as beautiful as this one. So maybe in a changing color yarn it's a little bit, it has a fancy touch, I don't know. It's you to choose, obvious. So I really want to thank you for watching this tutorial and for following me. And if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, please do it if you like my tutorial, so you won't miss another one. And if you want to if you want to share with me some of your projects that you made follow one of my tutorials, you can do it by subscribing on my joining my group on Facebook. It's Crochet with Oana. And don't worry, even if it's an Italian group, so I actually began it as with my Italian crochet channel, and now I want to make it global because I cannot do two groups. It's okay if you write in English, don't worry, you know that Facebook has that translator, and in the group there are also lots of crocheters that speak English too, so you don't have to worry. Just share your projects that you worked following one of my tutorials, and put the link if you because it's easier for everybody to find the other members to find the project that you worked, if they want to work it too, and you'll see it's really nice. Just go ahead and don't worry. We just want to make it global. Okay, so that's it. See you at the next tutorial. Thank you again for watching.